Welcome back to Score on Business. And our next guest today is Jim Cartilia. So Jim Cartilia is a shareholder at Patterson Intellectual Property Law, the largest IP boutique firm in the region. Jim has practiced patent and trademark law for over 30 years and filed literally thousands of patent applications in the U.S. and internationally. And you've done a lot of international work as well. So thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about Patterson Intellectual Property Law and how you help folks.
Well, Patterson IP is a 21-lawyer intellectual property boutique here in Nashville. We've got lawyers with backgrounds in chemistry and life sciences, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, as well as a litigation group. And we can handle really all of our clients' IP needs, ranging from patents and trademarks through copyrights, and in the event litigation becomes necessary, we can help them with that.
You know, let's touch bases. I was looking at your website, and like, you all have attorneys that are like they're attorneys and a PhD in some kind of science.
Yeah, we now have 3 PhDs in the life sciences and chemistry areas, as well as with degrees in, as I mentioned, electrical engineering and mechanical engineering, and across the board.
Yeah. And I think from what I've gathered, you really, when someone is going to get a patent or IP protection, you really want an attorney that knows a lot about what exactly it is that you do.
Well, it just makes the process easier and more efficient if you can speak the language.
Yeah.
If I'm in a field I'm comfortable with, I understand the terminology, I understand the equivalent terms to use so that we can get the broadest protection possible for our clients.
Okay. Yeah. So when does it make sense to avoid the time and energy associated with intellectual property?
Well, there are several times. You know, if your product is essentially a commodity product, maybe your money is better spent in the production or marketing aspect of it. If the lifespan of your product is too short, getting a utility patent takes 2 to 3 years. If your product has a 2-year lifespan, it doesn't make sense. If you're trying to patent a process and you've got no way of knowing whether a competitor is using that process, again, maybe it's not efficient. So it's really a case-by-case basis.
So one thing is you really need to keep in mind the life cycle on the product. There are a lot of tech startups here, a lot of healthcare technology, and so you definitely want to think about.
Yeah, I've seen instances in electronics, for instance, where the product is obsolete in 2 years, and then maybe the money spent on the patent wasn't really worth it.
Are there certain products or processes or anything that can be protected? Are there certain ones that are higher targets for being infringed upon?
Well, of course, if you have a product that can be reverse engineered, that means your competitors can buy your product off the shelf, figure out how it works, and then duplicate it. So that would be the most critical to protect those.
Yeah. Okay. So and this is kind of similar, when do people absolutely positively need to pony up and get the protection?
Well, if your product is unique and you're in a crowded field and you've made some advancements that you're confident are truly advancements and that your competitors are going to be interested in, then you need to try, if possible, to protect and make sure you can use the patent system to keep your competitors as far away as possible.
Right. So there are a lot of software startups here. How do you protect software? Is that a patent? Is that a copyright? How is that done?
You really do it both ways.
Okay.
Patent protection is generally better protection, is more solid protection, but can be more difficult to get for software. Copyright protection is substantially less expensive, so you really try to hit it from both directions if at all possible.
Okay. Great. Well, we need to take a quick break. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. Thanks.